You ready for episode 3? Why every time? What's up, everyone? I am the devastating Just Cause, and this is DJC Game Studios. Just like the hat says. Anyways, welcome to Welcome to episode 3 of the summer miniseries of the year. Try doing that. This is not really fitting right. You know when you get a new t-shirt, you get it home and you go to cut the sleeves off of it, and you don't cut it as short, and you have to wash it so the sleeves will ravel up to be the right size. You know that? You know when that happens? Whatever. Anyways, let's get into where I went after the Crayola experience for the Intellivision Amico. They had a lot of families, a lot of kids, a lot of gamers, a lot of YouTubers, it was just a great event, and all in all. The Crayola staff friggin' loved it. The kids and families loved it. Everyone that came up there and played had a good time. I really had a good time afterwards as well. We got it out, and my buddy Andy and Justin, they had loaded up the stuff in the truck, and we're coming down from the parking thing, and we're like, man, I'm personally just hungry because I hadn't ate all day, but I heard from one of the people there that there was a retro arcade game, a retro arcade and retro gaming store around the corner. And John the Retro Bro and Cyrus Martin and me and my friends, and then Tommy came along. Tommy's like, well, I don't have something till 4. Let me come along with you guys. So that was real fun and cool, you know. So we went to this gaming store, and I'll try to sprinkle some footage of that. I don't know how I'm going to get it, if it's going to look good, but we'll see where I can find. We're all trying to share each other's footage, so this might be either from Mullis or from Geeks with Cash or Psy or somewhere, but anyways, we had a good time. We walked in the store. We were kind of shopping around, looking for games. I was looking for pretty much anything that I needed. They had a huge Atari selection, Super Nintendo. Some stuff looked a little expensive, but they had some Sega Saturn stuff that was like $250, $300 for which was kind of out there. But I did find some pickups. See, I'm starting to collect for Sega Master System, so I was looking for some of that, and I was just kind of looking around in general. Tommy was kind of walking around going, hey, I worked on this, I worked on this, I worked on this. So he sees it a little different. See, we're going, I want that. Oh, I used to have that. Oh, I'd like to buy. And he goes, man, I remember working on this one. He's worked on so many games throughout his career. So you can't help but find something in there. They even had an Earthworm Jim lunchbox up in the thing. They had tons of different stuff. And then we went in the back, and they had a retro arcade. Retro, I mean, it's an arcade. It's just, and we were kind of walking around. I remember we went to put some money into the change machines, but they weren't working. They were just there for show, and we were like, oh, I guess so you're supposed to go to like the register to get change to play the games. But we were walking around and just talking about different games, and once again, he had worked on Point Blank and a couple other ones we saw there, and just talking about, because I collect games and buy games and sell games, and I just really was just talking about that as well. We had a good time, and then I remember my buddy Nick was always looking for Atari 2600 carts, so there was a full, like, giant display of those. So I'm like, what do you need, you know? And then I also found a little electronic pinball game, which I always talked about on the Oddball Names and Electronic Games show that I do, or did. So now let's get back to this live unboxing, or unbagging? Why did I talk like this? All right. So here's I kept it in the thing. Let me just use this as a table. So, first we'll go over, these are the carts I got from my friend, which was Space Cavern for the Atari 2600. Pretty great condition. Like, really great condition. And then, also, one I just never seen around before. It's called Alpha Bean with Ernie. Don't know. But I just thought it was like, it's a rare one, you know. And then the guy wanted like $10 for this Telegames 12, which had Breakthrough and Breakout. And he ended up throwing it in for free because I had bought a lot. So Nick, if you're watching this, check it out. You got this one for free. So that is the 3 Atari 2600 games I got. And then, so the Sega Master System that I got, Outrun. Check that out. Outrun. No manual. Forgot how much this was. I don't think it was that much. I think it was like 30 or something. We got Outrun. And then, now this one was a collectible. This one was a decent amount. This is Alex Kidd in High Tech World. Manual, and someone's scratching. I mean, all their little passcodes and writing stuff down. But this one, manual and cartridge. Alex Kidd, High Tech World, very collectible for the Sega Master System. And once again, never owned a Sega Master System, never played it. I just started collecting, and this is one I actually really want to play. And then, last but not least, and because of that, he also, because I bought so much, he put through an Afterburner cartridge. Which I'd rather get the case, but maybe I can find an empty case online. Couple stickers. And then I saw this bad boy, Wildfire Pinball. My mom and dad got me one of these back when I was just a little kid. It must have been literally like, I must have been about 5, 6. Maybe I was older. I don't know. I couldn't have been older than 8 years old. Wildfire Pinball. And I saw this, and they just had it sitting in back, or sitting in a glass case just on display by all their retro stuff and TVs and toys. He's like, I don't even know. So he's like, well, 60. And I said, would you take 50? And he said, yeah. So there it is, in box. And there's no corrosion or anything on this, so I need to. Yeah, it looks beautiful. So I just need to get some batteries, and we're going to get this running. We will do a show about this. But there is my Wildfire Pinball, which is one of my favorite LED pinball games of all time. I was a kid, and I loved it. I really did. Throat's still grainy. But, so there it is. Thought I'd share a little bit of that with you. A little pickup. Episode 3, not as crazy. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there because episode 4 is coming out soon. And it's the final in the mini-series of the summer. The hands-on with the Intellivision Amico. I need to calm down and get some sleep. And maybe drink a water. Because my throat is, I've just been yelling a lot. Water. Get yours now. It's everywhere, folks. Most of the planet. But don't take it from me. Listen to this guy.
Oh, yeah. The real deal.
I know I gotta go in there.
He ain't no art big fall.
I am not. You're right about that.
Croker, maybe, but not a big fall.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Please like, please subscribe. And gosh darn it all to heck, we'll see you in the next one. Right, Outrun and Alex Kid High Tech World. I have no clue what you guys are or look like. Well, I know Outrun. I played you. We played you in the arcade. Stop spying on me.